So you're prone to back problems. You're prone to injuries. You've had chronic back pain for years. You feel like you can't move because you feel like your back is going to break. Maybe you have issues with just strength, and you're limited to what you can do because you have pain in your joints. Maybe you have knee problems and hip problems and shoulder issues. But let me ask you this. I have a proposition for you. So let's say that you could strengthen your core in 4 weeks, faster than ever, stronger than ever, and it would improve your endurance, your cardiovascular health, improve your balance and your coordination, and strengthen over 50 core muscles at the same time in 360 degrees. And you would have a strong core than you've ever had in 4 weeks. Would you do it? I hope that you would. And where are you going to do that? Here, of course. You know I'm up to something. So I have something to offer you guys, and it is called the All Core 360. And the All Core 360 is going to be here at my clinic. And I'm sorry, if you don't live here, you're going to have to fly here. But it'll be at my clinic at the end of the month. I'm so excited about this because no matter your limitations, no matter your age, no matter where you are as far as exercise, you have any physical limitations, you could be in a wheelchair, you have a cane, you can barely walk. If you can get to my clinic, we'll make sure that your core gets stronger. What's the importance of the core getting stronger? Well, it'll improve your posture. Your core is everything except for basically your head, your arms, and your legs. Everything else is your core. You have a weak core, you have problems. But here's the thing. Our core is very hard to develop in a three-dimensional way. And that's one thing that's left out when we have exercises like planks and sit-ups and squats and things like that. While it activates a portion of the core, it does not activate the core, which is from your neck all the way to your pelvic floor. That's the difference. And the All Core 360 does that, and it does it fast for you. So if you can put aside 30 minutes a week, in 4 weeks, you will have a stronger core. So I'm going to show you a quick video. It's 5 minutes long. It will explain everything from beginning to end, what the All Core 360 is. You'll get to see what it looks like. You get to see how it works. It's amazing. There's a lot of research behind this. And even if you're not a chiropractic patient of mine and you want to just do the All Core 360, you're more than welcome to do so. So I'm going to share my screen.
Okay, the reason we're here today is to kind of go over what the All Core 360 can do. The All Core 360 is a complete core challenge. It's designed to really address the full potentiality of the core. The core is made up of dozens of muscles that start at the chin and end at the pelvic floor. We're going to develop all those muscles in the full 360 degrees. As soon as you turn the button on, game's on. Initially, Dr. Leslie, as she's starting to lean back, all the muscles of her anterior core compartment have to contract to keep her body off that back pad. So that's 100% anterior. Once it stabilizes and starts to turn, that challenge, instead of being totally 100% anterior, it goes 90%, 10%, 80, 20, 70, 30, 50, 50, until eventually we've got 100% of the lateral compartment engaged. By combining the contraction of 2 or 3 or 4 adjacent muscle groups, you actually develop coordination. Dr. Leslie is developing coordination just by sitting and turning in this chair. The law is called Hebb's law. Muscles that fire together, wire together. And after just 3 times on the device, the neurons thicken and the coordination occurs. What we're trying to develop is core balance. The only way Leslie would know if she was in balance is how she experiences the challenge. So as we go through the program, what we find in the human body is we have 3 primary imbalances. We have a big imbalance front to back, which means our muscles of our abdomen are weaker than the muscles of our back. We were brought into the world either right or left-handed, most of us, which means one of those sides are more dominant and oftentimes stronger. And the third imbalance we see is we have a preference for either turning clockwise or counterclockwise. All of us enter the All-Core 360 imbalanced in all those three ways. Those are the imbalances that lead to the biggest bulk of back discomfort and injuries that we suffer as humans. In just a month, we'll be able to balance that core for her. The challenge is an isometric challenge. The difference between isometric and isotonic, isometric means the muscles don't shorten. So when you think about how we can temporarily normally train our core, we do a lot of bending and twisting and turning, when in reality, that's not how we use our core. Our core is designed to maintain a perfect posture, and as soon as we deviate from it, to rapidly return it to a perfect posture. The only way to adequately and correctly challenge the core is by maintaining a perfect posture as we move our body through space against gravity. That's how God designed the body to perform. The correct way to challenge it is in that fashion. That's why in 10 minutes, we can do what normally would take you an hour and a half out there in the gym. All those muscles firing in a coordinated fashion in 10 minutes will eat up an enormous amount of calories. So the side effect to all this balance and coordination is weight loss and a six-pack. Life could be worse, a pretty pleasant side effect. It has a cardiovascular aspect to it. This challenge is increasing her heart rate and increasing her respirations. Picture what that really is saying. For all of us who can't get in a jogger, can't get on a bike, who have bad knees, bad ankles, no legs, all those people can now have a cardiovascular challenge. All they have to be able to do is sit in a car and get to a facility that has this device. If you can get to the building in a car, we can take care of your core and improve it. Another thing that happens a lot with our patients with disabilities, we're all pretty familiar what the term neuroplasticity is. Neuroplasticity is how your body learns new tasks. So when we have somebody that's been in a wheelchair, somebody who's gone through different type of disabilities, the body's got to relearn how it communicates with itself. And it does that by tons of millions of miles of nerves. So she has nerves in every one of her joints that tell her body where those joints and those positions are. We can put our arm out over here to our side and shut our eyes and know where our hand is. That's a body position sensor. They're in every one of our joints. Picture the dozens, if not thousands, of wires going up, telling her every second where every one of those joints are in space. That forcing that information up the spinal cord and the brain reaching down for that information is why we have those neuroplasticity responses and those almost miraculous results. 10 minutes, 3 times a week. You've got 30 minutes in your week. I know you've got 30 minutes in your week. Hour and a half workouts are passe. You don't need to do that. I can train 100 muscles in 10 minutes in a coordinated, complete fashion on the All-Core 360 in literally just 10 minutes a day.
So that is the All-Core 360. I'm so excited to have that here in the clinic. One thing that I will announce is that we are giving away 2 free sessions. So if you want to come see what it's like, you're more than welcome to do so. Throughout the next couple of weeks, I'll be doing little videos to explain the powerful results that you can get from participating and riding on the All-Core 360. I hope you guys are intrigued. I hope that you're in the DFW area, that you check this out. This could potentially save a lot of people from falls, from injuries, from chronic back pain that just won't go away. Here's another option for you for conservative help to help your body heal itself. If you have any questions, you can visit rhwcenter.com.